She was, he had said, more than a monarch. She defined an era. And with that reflection, the American president was the first to sign the Book of Condolence at Britain's embassy in Washington. She led with enduring strength and dignity, he wrote.
We mourn for all of you. She was a great lady. We're so delighted we got to meet her.
At the White House, the lowering of the Stars and Stripes was a salute to the closest of friendships. America, the colony which split from British rule and yet became so fondly entwined from afar.
This is CNN Breaking News.
I want to go straight to London.
And so it was that the news of her death dominated everything, and will do for days.
Queen Elizabeth II, Britain's longest reigning monarch, has died at the age of 96.
For the woman who had met 13 of the last 14 presidents. From Truman, Eisenhower and Kennedy to Obama, Trump and Biden, she knew them all and she charmed them all. The so-called special relationship was one she fostered through so many American presidencies. Over the border, Canada, a Commonwealth nation, and a Prime Minister with a deeply personal reflection.
In a complicated world, her steady grace and resolve brought comfort and strength to us all. Canada is in mourning. She was one of my favorite people in the world, and I will miss her so.
She was head of state in nations far beyond Britain, but where the institution was increasingly questioned, the fondness for her was never in doubt.
This time of mourning will pass, but the deep respect and warm regard in which Australians have always held for Her Majesty will never fade.
Last summer's G7 meeting in Cornwall was, it would turn out, the last time many of today's leaders saw her in person. The French people are also in mourning, President Macron said. The one who rubbed shoulders with the giants of the 20th century on the path of history has gone to join them. She was above the turbulent geopolitics of the decades she reigned through, and yet so often her duty was to navigate it all. The tributes from around the world suggest a duty well done. Mark Stone, Sky News in Washington.